Hey viewers, welcome to Vedic Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 47 of the year 2023. And this is based on the Sidereal Zodiac and Moon's interaction with all the other planets. Moon will be ingressing the three zodiac signs and will be from the 20th to the 26th of November. What exactly is this Moon's condition and the other planets' conditions? I'll be sharing in a bit, and the 12 sign predictions as well in this video. So stay tuned. If at all you have been watching me from a long time, you know that I do the weeklies and monthlies and the transit videos from time to time. And in the summary part, a little bit about the transit positions in the sky as well, I do share. So if you don't want to hear all of this, you can straight away skip to your own sign and you can hear the predictions. So what is this week heading to? I'll be sharing the moon's movement, but please do make sure that you are following your own time zone because moon I am taking as India time. So you have to move in a little bit, you have to adjust your clock towards backwards. If you are in the west side from India and towards the east side, you have to move a little ahead in time so that, the events do match up. Also, this is a very generic view, and I myself feel that whenever we are talking about the predictive, the transits, the gochara, we must see the on the personal chart also. You have to superimpose the transit positions and as to how it is impacting you personally before jumping into conclusions that, oh, this did not match up at all or this matched up completely. So we must see the dashas also. If at all you are born in a particular zone, in a particular time, deshkal patra, as we say. So it doesn't mean that, there are maybe, so many other babies also born during that particular time when you were born. So the horoscopes are quite same, but, the dasha line is different. So you must see through the dasha also. That's how, it makes a lot of difference. So this week is from the 20th to the 26th, and moon is going to be transiting through the Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries sign, and will be interacting with Saturn. And we do have nakshatra changes also happening this week. Mars is going to change nakshatra, and so is Venus. So very important nakshatra ingresses because, whenever the planets are changing nakshatras and the navmashas, it definitely impacts us and the zone wherever the nakshatra lord is. So we must see all of that. Transit is not that simple yet. It is tried to be made simple from my side because, for the layman, it should be very easy to understand as well. I've done the Maharishi Parashara conference, a lecture there, and I've really, tried my best in that lecture to make sure that everybody comes to know what exactly I do when I'm doing the transit, when I'm studying the gochara of the planets. So let's not waste time and start with the predictive. And moon will be in Aquarius sign from the 20th to the 21st, in Pisces from the 22nd till the 24th of evening, and Aries 24th till the 26th. And we do have Purnima, that is on the 27th. It starts from the 26th because this is from the 20th to the 26th of November. So we start with the full moon on the 26th afternoon India time till the afternoon of 27th in Taurus sign. And we have Tulsi Vivaha, as you all know, that's the wedding of the holy basil. So that's with the Lord Vishnu. And Dev Diwali is on the 26th of November. You should light lamps on that day as well, because we have celebrated the Diwali in our own way. But when Dev Diwali is there, it is also a very auspicious day. Venus will be transiting through the nakshatra of Chitra on the 24th of November till the 5th of December. And Mars will be transiting through Anuradha nakshatra on the 21st of November till the 9th of December. That is Saturn's nakshatra. And Saturn and Mars, as it is, are forming a mutual aspect also. So very important one again. So let me start sharing with you the screen and show you the chart of the planetary positions. Now you will say that why Rahu and Ketu haven't changed signs yet, because I follow the true nodes. They are still there in the Aries and Libra axis. They will be changing from the 28th onwards and will be in the Virgo and Pisces signs. But for sure, this is also going to be impacting you some way or the other. Will start impacting you by this week also. And I'm so sorry for the delay in uploading this video, because I have been taking up the Maharishi Parashara conference lecture, so I have been busy and was very tired also, because there is a lot of material that I had to share with my the participants who were there at the Maharishi Parashara conference, and there were many participants who actually showed their kundlis also, their charts also, and I predicted a bit. So I hope if you're watching me, if you are also one of the participants, you can share in the comment section how was the prediction as per the transit positions. So yes, definitely there is a very beautiful moon here this week, because moon is going to be in Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries sign. And firstly, it will be conjunct Saturn, will be right opposite Venus, then will be conjunct Rahu and Jupiter. And with Saturn will be aspected by this Mars also, not to forget that. So you see, whenever moon is transiting through these zodiac signs, so we must see the position of moon from its own position. So moon is going to be in the 8th house to start with, from its own sign, that is Cancer. So you should see in your natal chart also, because moon is going to be in the 8th, 9th, and 10th houses from its own zone, that is Cancer sign. It is applicable for everybody. But how is it for you? Personally, I will be sharing my insights on the same in this video, in the predictive. But surely when moon is with Saturn, it is a Punafu yoga, and it is considered to be a little tough position for moon. And the babies born during this time, it's a peak Sadesati for them. So Mars is also looking here. So the babies have to be really, the parents have to be taking care of the baby. They can be that the baby is quite not too healthy to start with. So you have to take care, because moon is going to be firstly in Dhanushta Nakshatra also. So you have to see for yourself, because moon is going to be in Dhanushta, and then Rahu's Nakshatra, and then Jupiter's Nakshatra. So we have to see all of that as well for the baby. So you have to take care of, especially in the beginning few hours. Then moon will be transiting through the Pisces sign, and Pisces is the 9th house from its own placement, that is moon's position, as moon is Cancer sign ruler. So from there, it is the 9th house placement of moon in the transit. So for 2 quarter days, you will definitely everybody will be feeling that there is a lot of acquiring of knowledge. People will feel like a lot of, they are well equipped. So that's something that one must make the best use of their own knowledge and their own experience. Then moon will be in the 8th house from its own place, so that is something which is going to be the lord of the 8th in the 10th house, a lord of the 4th in the 10th house in a way. So this will bring about a lot of changes in your professional career front this week. So everybody will be making major decisions during this time related to this zone. Anyhow, we will be taking up the predictive, and this will really help you if you're watching from the ascendant, moon sign, and the dasha. See, I always use the dasha also, because that's something which you must see. That is something which stands out for you. So see what is the dasha sign that you are in right now. Suppose you are in the dasha of Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Sagittarius in your natal chart. So make Sagittarius your first house, but definitely Jupiter is a long dasha. You will be in your Antardasha, some Antardasha also. So make that Antardasha sign lord your first house. Suppose you are in Venus dasha, Antardasha, and Venus is in Pisces. So make Pisces your first house. All right. That's something which only Vanita Lenka does, in her readings also, and in her predictions also. I don't have to hide anything. Even if you're not using, you should start using and see for yourself how it makes a difference. So for Aries natives, moon is going to be transiting through your 11th, 12th, and 1st houses this week. And when moon is in the 11th house, you will get appreciation from your bosses. You will be getting some prestige, honor, and you will be pressed towards a lot for your work also. There will be some cheerful mood. You will be with your friends, your acquaintances, and this is going to be bringing about some major, transition in your work culture also. Maybe you will be doing something in a very different perspective. You are going to be meeting a potential partner during this time. It could be that you are having some, you enjoy the company of women counterparts during this time. And this will give you a lot of appreciation from elsewhere. You will eat delicious foods. You want to have don't have cold foods because Saturn is cold. So you can have some stomach related problems if at all you don't follow the problems, the right kind of eating habits during this time. And this definitely will give you peace, wealth, and happiness, because 11th house transit is definitely a very positive transit for all the planets, because this brings about fulfillment of desire also, and the Lord of the 11th is also there. So this is a good time for comforts, success, and some kind of, but it is the 8th house from the 4th, so it can give some health issues to your mother, so take care of that. And for the student natives, definitely a very positive time. If at all they have to go in for some change, they have to go for higher studies, this is a good time. Your health is going to be getting better, because you have this is the 6th house from the 6th where moon is transiting. So health is definitely going to be better. Any kind of loans, litigation, any kind of inimical relationship with your co-workers, definitely this is going to be a little stretched kind of a conversation, negative conversation. So be careful, and it might take little extra time to pay off your loans. So little careful in those areas. You have to be little extra cautious about that. Otherwise, this is definitely a very positive time to connect with people, and maybe some good news coming your way. Moon will be in your 12th house from the 22nd to the 24th. So this is something which is not that great placement. You might just feel sluggish. You might have done a lot of work. Now you want to just be at peace, and you want to just be at your own place, in your own zone. And definitely expenditures will be on rise, maybe expenditure on women counterparts, because Venus is also there, right opposite this moon. So this might bring about some shady, illegal activities also. So be careful about all of that. And some health issues can also come up during the middle of the week. So be careful, eat right. And this might be that you are not having timely food, and you can also go a little short-tempered. You might just feel that, there's a lot of commotion around, and you want to just be at peace. You want to be, involved in your own zone. So that's something that you will be experiencing. An increase in your mental anxiety can also happen. Somebody is in the hospital and you have to visit somebody. So that is also quite possible during this time. Also, this might bring about some kind of hidden enemies, something which is like opposition. There are certain people who are conspiring against you. So you have to be cautious about during this time. And investments might fail you, or you're just going to be spending too much and not getting that kind of result that you have been expecting in your investments also. So be cautious about all of that as well. And also this might bring about disagreement with your own people. Maybe sometimes you feel that financial disagreement is there with people, your family members. You will learn more, but you will acquire more knowledge. You're going to be in that zone where you are maybe working on yourself, on your maybe work that you have been assigned, the project with the foreigners, you're traveling. All of that is possible. And then moon will be in your first house, lastly, from the 24th to the 26th. And that's the time when you can become a little more emotional about your own self, about your own people, about your own family. You feel that you want to connect with people now even more. And this might bring about some changes in your personality, your looks, your own, there's a lot of passion, and you will be having a lot of passion towards work. And maybe you're going to be buying property, selling property during this time. You've been thinking about it. And your marriage will be little, it'll be on the negative side, because, your marriage or your partnership, or maybe there can be some confusion and commotion there, because Rahu Ketu haven't changed signs yet as per the true nodes. And you will definitely be wanting the rewards for whatever efforts you have put. So you're waiting for all of that during this time, and you will get it also. But you have to have a cordial relationship with the people around you if you want to attain that kind of positive energy from others. You might just buy some food, clothes, or maybe you will be, changing renovating your place or redecorating your place also. So this is something which is definitely going to be giving you good results. to start with, especially. And as per the Yavana Jataka, I'm just reading it out from Yavana Jataka. It says that when moon is passing through the first house, you feel like buying perfumes, having connection with the female counterparts also. So you get new friends. So get connected with people. You'll feel nice about it, I'm sure. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. All right. For Taurus natives, moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, and 12th houses this week. See, 10th house transit is considered to be good for moon. Why? Because it gives you a lot of inclination to do the jobs that you have been assigned. So there can be that your efforts will yield the expected results and your boss will praise you. You're going to be getting the promotion or the award that you're expecting. There's a lot of workload though, because Saturn is there, not to forget that. But you will get a new project or a new opportunity, and this will be definitely very positive for you. And you will meet somebody also during this time, somebody authoritative or some influential people who are going to be helping you out also. Marital bliss will be pleasurable, and you will be having a lot of opportunities to meet new people also during this time. If at all you're solo, you will meet a partner also. You will have access to excellent delatable meals as well as material riches, and you will feel that you're going to be forming that kind of cordial relationship with others and cordial environment also during this week to start with on the 20th and the 21st. And Mars is looking here, so be careful about your mental setup because you can lose your temper, and this might not be that favorable for you. You will have a lot of desires to fulfill during this week to start with. So you must actually have take the help of your own circle, because moon will be transiting your 11th house also. So that is the time when you will be needing your own people to appreciate you, your friends, your community you move around in, your maybe your bosses or the co-workers. You need to just take the help of theirs. And also, moon is in the 9th house from its own place, the Cancer sign. So this is a good time to learn more from the people around you. They will be maybe the guiding force for you. So take their help. If you have to make any major decisions, take their help. It's good for your financial growth also and your health also. This is a good week for health also, especially, from the 20th, 22nd to the 24th. So this will be bringing about some major changes in your personality also. Maybe you will be helpful, and you will be getting that kind of help from others as well. Moon will be transiting through your 12th house on the 24th to the 26th, and that's the time when you will feel quite isolated. You feel like maybe you're traveling, there's a lot of work, and you feel quite sluggish at the work, at the kind of pace that you are in at the place of work. So you feel quite dissatisfied. The level of activities that you're doing, you're not achieving the goal that you have set already. So there can be some shady dealings, shady deals, illegal deals also, which might just be pushed. You will be pushed to be doing that, but you don't want to. But maybe there is something attached to it. So be careful about that also. There can be some disagreements, arguments with your partner also during this time. That is on the 26th, 24 to the 26th. And this might bring about some issues in the love relationship also. And with your partner in your business relationships also, this might be a little difficult time. Also, I've seen people having moon in the transiting the 12th house brings about a lot of possessiveness, a lot of contemplation on the relationships, and expectations also. And you might feel jealous of people. Sorry to say that that's towards the end. It's not that the whole of the transit of moon is going to be favorable or unfavorable. So there are certain places where moon is not too comfortable. In the 12th house, he's not. So he feels that, he's too overly sensitive and emotional. So you will feel quite the battery is discharged, as if your energies are discharged. So you recover and you recoup, and then comes the first house transit, and that's where moon is exalted, and all that happens next week. So be prepared for a better week ahead. But yes, by the end of the week, surely there is some kind of sluggishness that you will experience, and you will feel that things are not that favorable, and there is some mental distress also. And be careful when you're conveying something to others. There can be that you are conveying something thinking that everything is perfectly fine, you can convey anything you wish to, but people are taking it otherwise, and that brings about some misunderstanding, or a gossip mongering is happening in your name. Your name gets so that suffers. So be careful about that, because 12th house ingress is considered to be that loss of honor also. Okay, so health is good. Just by the end of the week, just take care, eat right, don't have cold foods. This might bring about some problems related to stomach also, or untimely meals also. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, moon is going to be transiting through your 9th, 10th, and 11th houses this week. 9th house transit is good for maybe, you're thinking of making some major decisions related to your travels, your journeys. There are certain journeys which are going to be very fruitful if at all you plan, because Saturn is also there. So this will bring about some new picture now in the forefront. You might just be getting connected with your co-workers, your bosses. There's a lot of pressure from their side. There's a lot of workload on your head also. This can also bring about cash inflow and some liabilities that you have to just get rid of. So this is a good time for doing so. If at all you have been having some stress, too much of stress, because moon was in the 8th house, now it has come out of it, so it will give you some de-stressful activities also happening your way. And there can be some possibility of connecting with your father, or some disagreements with your father. You might be just thinking of sorting things out. And also this is there's a possibility that your children are going away from you, going for further studies to the distant places, distant lands, and you will be able to work on your diet now also. Maybe you're not having food on time, or you're having cold food, so now you will start working on your diet plan as well. So this is very good. There will be few amenities and luxuries available. There's too much of workload, because Saturn is not the planet of luxury. So this might bring about, especially on the 20th and the 21st, you might be just having too much of workload and to finish all of that. So it doesn't bring about luxury, so you will not be able to rest. So that is something that you have to put little extra effort for. Also, there is a possibility of taking a pilgrimage, or moving towards maybe a religious place you're going to be visiting. So that is when moon is in your 9th house, and moon moves into your 10th house, and this is the time when you will be able to fulfill your desires, healthy body. You can meet your relatives. Maybe you're going to be having some promotion, award this time. Whatever your projects that you have started now, that you will be on that path of accomplishment. Marital bliss will be there. Some pleasurable activities will be experienced, because Venus is right opposite here. So this is definitely a very positive time. A positive time means 22nd to the 24th evening. This is a good time for enjoying your company with the people around you, and you will have to act you will have access to excellent, delectable, and riches, that they are meals, good meals also. And you will be exploring the other realms during this time, which bring the best version of you out. So make the best use of, especially on the 22nd till the 24th evening. 24th evening to the 26th is moon's ingress in the 11th house zone. So this is a good time to get connected with your friends, your family, your people around you. There can be that you will be highly compensated in your prestigious organization. It would be a great moment to make money. Your earnings will rise, but it's not good for your mother's health. So take care of that. And there can be a tiff, or a small short argument with your own partner, your girlfriend or your boyfriend. It depends. So on a personal level, this is a good period for you to bring contentment, happiness, happy married life, in case you are married. But it is not that great for starting a new romance, or because Rahu, Jupiter are there in your 11th house. So just not good for the romance. But definitely bliss is maintained in your family life. This is good for get-togethers, your gatherings, family gatherings with your acquaintances. This is very positive time for all of that, because moon is definitely going to be moon in the 11th house is supposed to be very positive, and this will bring about happiness, comforts, and pleasures of life as well. And this will give you some some kind of uh, innovative mindset, creative mindset also. You might be a good poet during this time, or you say a poetry in front of others, quite likely. Okay. Take care of your health during the middle of the week. Just take care. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, moon is going to be, to start with, in your 8th house, then moves into the 9th and the 10th. So 20th, 21st, you have to be a little extra cautious about your mood swings. It could be that, you're feeling quite detached. You feel, because this is the Chandrashtama, it is not considered to be that great a placement. So this is the time when you feel that there is some suffering that you're experiencing. You're coming to know about others, who's who, what's happening. Maybe a setback also happens in relationship. You have had a fight with your partner, so you're feeling quite uneasy. There can be conflicts with your bosses, your seniors, with your servant, maybe with your house help. You have some problems that you have to sort out, and this might bring about some kind of pain in, or maybe taking a long time to decide about things, which is the right path, which one to choose from. So there's a lot of commotion and a lot of confusion that you experience when moon is in the 8th house. I have seen people having a lot of stomach related problems. They've eaten something out and they are not well. Stomach related, teeth related, mouth related issues happen. So you have to take care of your digestive system as well. There can be, because it is the Saturn conjunction, so take care of your feet. You can have some pains in the body, because Mars is also looking here in the 8th house. So you have to take care of your eye, foot, your lower body, and there can be that you are more involved in some sports activities. That will be good for you if you do. You have to digress your mind and your energy somewhere, rather than taking high risk right now. Risk taking ability rises when moon is in the 8th house. Oh, let me do this, let me try that, let me start a new project, something very different out of the league you think, and you start, and then it doesn't work. So you have to be cautious whenever moon is in the 8th house transit. Then moon transits through your 9th house on the 22nd till the 24th of evening. So that's the time it is like, you feel that you're working, you're putting a lot of effort, but you're not getting that kind of good results. You might just have you have a lot on the plate, so you're not able to concentrate on everything at the moment. So you have to go step by step. You have to go complete one thing at a time, and this will be very good as regards to your faith, religion, your spirituality, meeting somebody in the religious zone, like some guru. This is a good time for connecting with your own self also, to understand who's who, what's what, and those realms which are hidden realms in life. So you will definitely be just in that zone where you are experiencing some kind of you're engaging yourself in the spiritual pursuits. You might visit a religious place also. Life will have better turns, comforts, happiness, pleasure trips during this time. And there is a possibility of starting a new project also. Connecting with your father life figures is a good time. And maybe some kind of anxiety will be there as far as your companionship is concerned. There can be some stomach related issues, or leg can be sore also. So be careful about your feet region during this time. Moon will be transiting through your 10th house in the on the 24th till the 26th. So that's the time when you will have, and Mars is changing nakshatra, Venus is changing the nakshatra. So this will bring about some, some new business proposal to you. You might get that award, that promotion that you have been waiting for. This can bring about help from the VIPs or some influential people. You'll connect with them, or there can be some opportunities waiting for you. So this is definitely a very positive time. Some new ideas will come into play. You will be very confident also about your presentation or about new projects that you're working at. So people are going to appreciate you, that kind of appreciation that you're looking for. Your intellect is going to be really, on the sharpened side. So you will be actually using your intellect. You will be using your, your caliber now, and it will be recognized as well. And this is also going to lead to some enmity with your own co-workers as well. Rahu is there. And Rahu Ketu, as per true nodes, will be changing signs by the end of this month. So this might be bringing about some enmity with your own people at the place of work also, and with your own people also. But it is definitely going to be a very good time for completing whatever you've started. This is also a good time for travels. This might bring about some new subjects that you have to learn, brush up your skills. All that is also going to happen. So this is a very mixed kind of a week, and especially for the children, for the student native, it's a good week. They might just be getting a little aggressive also in their work, in their studies, and whatever they have just started off. So this is definitely a very positive time for the student natives, of course. They're really putting in their effort. Some change is coming your way very soon also. So just take care of your relationship with your sisters, your your friends, your girlfriends. You're moving around in that circle. Okay, just be cautious about that. They might just conspire against you also. There are certain people who are just trying to pull you down. So be careful. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for the Leo natives, this moon is going to be in your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses this week. So 7th house transit is very good for connecting with your partner. The partner might become little indifferent also because Saturn is there. So this will be a good time to attain knowledge about ancient sciences, some shastras, some sutras you will learn about astrology, maybe, you will learn more, and you will gain, that's on the 20th till the 21st, of course. And this will bring about some money flow also through vehicles, or through your partner, maybe, through your company, the companionship. You will definitely be coming across somebody also during this time. Relatives will be of a great help to you. If at all you have been waiting for the divine help, you will get that divine help also now. Maybe, you have been thinking that the luck is not by your side, nothing is working, but this will definitely trigger all of that. Your efforts will be noticed, and you'll be praised by your co-workers also. You will have an advantage over the co-workers, and competition, money gains will happen. Significant growth is going to take place unexpectedly. You will get some positive news, good news also coming your way. There is a possibility, because there is a lot of Saturn energy there playing out. So you will have a lot of pressure all the time also. Though by the end of the day, you will definitely be gaining or attaining the positivity. But still, you will be pressed a lot. And maybe, your partner is behaving very indifferently with you. So you feel quite uneasy because of that also. It's a terrific time for all types of enjoyment. It is good for, treating yourself with a luxurious bed, luxurious items, something, clothes, buying clothes, some good food. So you're going to be generally enjoying that way as well, to start with. Then moon will be in the 8th house, and that happens on the 22nd to the 24th evening. So just be a little careful when moon is in the 8th house. It brings about some hurdles, some kind of conflicts with your bosses also. So be careful. Don't indulge in any kind of scheming or covert dealings, and, your opponents will increase during this time. So be careful. You will not receive the funds that you have been waiting for. You will not get that kind of relief that you have been waiting for, because this is the time when you can have some irritability and commotion also. You feel quite disconnected with others, because 8th house Chandrashtama is not considered to be a good placement for Chandra, moon. So this might bring about some commotion, sudden mental agony, and fear, and digestive disorders. All that happens. Feet pain. You can have either or of these things, but definitely when you can be really cautious. So don't pick up on the petty arguments and quarrels with others, and it might just bring about some commotion during this time. So it's better to lie low, don't have conflicts with others. And you might just be experiencing that, I'm not getting that kind of support. So unnecessary anxiety keeps on happening, unnecessary stress, you are experiencing, but it's not there. It's just that you're feeling yourself unnecessarily, you're building it up. So just forget it. It's okay. Chandrashtama means that there can be stomach related problems or mental health suffers, or you're not able to make right kind of decisions. External forces might just pull you down. So that is also that you have to be careful about. Either or, it can be that in your personal chart it is not that grave, it is not that intense, depending on your condition of the mind on the moon, that we say. If moon is strong in your chart, nothing matters that much, because mentally you will be able to maneuver and take care of any situation you are in. Don't take high risks, any unnecessary decisions which can be averted or which can be postponed or delayed for a couple of days. Don't get involved in anything major during this time. 24 to the 26th, moon is going to be in your 9th house, and it is the time when you will definitely get some respect from the people. You will attain that kind of goals that you have set, and you will also be able to get the comforts and the name and the fame that you have been waiting for from a long time. And there will be some pleasurable trips also, some foreign journeys. You can be going in for some mantras, mantra siddhi, or you'll be reading some classic texts or something, to do with the Vedas or the Puranas. Suddenly you get connected with the Vedic culture, or the religious belief system changes, or you just get inclined to reading some scriptures, etc. also. So this is definitely a very mixed kind of a placement for moon, because it is connected to Jupiter. The sign, is Mars. So this brings about some aggression also, but you will be brushing up your skills. Maybe something that you have not picked up, you have not read the book that you have been reading from a long time, you have not been able to complete it. You will be able to complete it now. You will be journaling, you will be writing, you'll be reading the books, and you will be having a lot of maybe there is some decision related to your cash inflow. You're shifting your decision making. No, I should not be making money like this, or I should have another way of making money out of money. So all of that also you're going to be thinking about. There can be some confrontations or disagreements with your father, or there can be that with your guru. There is a possibility of some religious activities that you'll be involved in also. You won't be able to eat well when moon is in the 9th house, I've seen. So you have to take care of your stomach region. Moon is in Aries sign after all. So this is like a child, so you read something from the beginning, the root. So if you read something from the beginning, again, or you write something, so this will be a very good time. So you will get that success also, especially on the 24th, 25th, and 26th. All right. Just take care of your health, especially on the 22nd and the till the 24th evening. Take care of your health. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this week moon is going to be in your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses. See, whenever moon is in the 6th house, you become very meticulous about things, as it is Saturn is there as well. So you will be energized, you'll be pushed to do many things at a particular time. So you will be having a lot of efficiency growth also, but at the same time you will be pressed to complete everything. Suddenly you have a lot of workload, and you feel, oh my god, I have to just do it now. That enthusiasm is there, but at the same time some unfinished duties will dishearten you. So don't expect too much from yourself. Take it easy, things will be fine. you can take one step at a time, finish one thing at a time, rather than doing the multitasking thing. Don't be in that zone. Your bosses will recognize you, they will praise you, your co-workers will praise you, they will definitely be getting connected with you. You will be delegating a lot of work to them as well. If you have good rapport with them, you should be actually utilizing that time. Don't pick up on petty arguments, petty quarrels during this time. It's not worth it. Work out. Saturn and Mars are looking here, so that Saturn and Mars are forming a connection with the Aquarius sign. So you must work out. You must actually channelize your energies towards the right direction, because this is the time when you will definitely be, getting that kind of stability with this Saturn and Moon and Saturn and Mars combination here. You will be meeting your new friends. You will be also, maybe there is some getting rid of the old disease or anything to do with loans. So you're going to be getting that relief here as well. Sixth house transit is considered to be good for almost all the planets here, like the negative planets especially. So this will be, if at all, it is a waning moon. So it's definitely a good time for one and all. So surely this will bring about focus on your health also. You're eating right kind of foods. Maybe you have been not able to spend more time with focusing on your health from a long time. So now you will be able to focus on yourself, on your looks, on your stomach, on your diet. You have been having cold foods. Now you will be warming it up well and having it. Moon will be transiting through your 7th house on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th evening. So this is the time when you will be having a lot of connection or business partnerships with with the people that you are, with the foreigners, or with your partner, or with your life partner also. Or if you're solo, then people around you, you'll be forming a connection. You will be having a lot of emotions flowing during this week. And you will be maybe, finding somebody who's really attractive, and you're going to be proposing that person. And quite a lot of expenditures are also there on the other side of the relationship you'll be spending. But definitely this is very satisfying as far as your social life is concerned. It is good for connecting with the people at the place of work also. You might just be traveling. This might bring about some new clothes, new beverages, food, all that, party, etc. Also you wear good clothes also during this time, I've seen. So refrain from alcoholic beverages during this time. And at the place of work, you will find that people are actually really appreciating you, and you're getting all that kind of that kind of accolades, and a lot of energy is flowing towards positivity. So that's something which is good. And new relationship also, new bonding is also possible, and connecting with the government is also possible. If at all there are some documents that you have to sign, etc. So you can do that also during this time. Moon will be transiting through your Aries sign, that is your 8th house, on the 24th and the 25th and the 26th. And Rahu and Jupiter are there. Rahu is in, as I take the true nodes, it's still there in the 8th house. Unless it leaves, you will feel a little uncomfortable still. But at the place of work, in your life, you will feel that there are certain hurdles that you have to go through. Some obstacles are there. So don't get too involved in the petty things. Look beyond the picture. Wherever you are looking, you should just go beyond it. There is something more that you have to just focus on. Don't confine yourself on the petty things. Okay, this can bring about some conflict this day, with your partner. It can be a squabble, or it can be conflict, or it can be that the partner is unwell, so you're looking after the partner. It can bring about some uneasiness also within you as well, because 8th house is considered to be little uneasy placement. It brings about some rough attitude, wrong decision making. You might just go haywire, expecting too much from others. So that is something that will bring about mental agony. So no point, giving that kind of stress to yourself. So de-stress yourself, take care of your stomach region, eat right. Just grab a book. Maybe, you will be able to, write something, which is something new, something different, you can start writing now and work out. That's the only way to vent out your energy, which is blocked. It is blocking you. So you should actually work out a lot during, not just during this week, but you can start something from now. And that will give you, that will de-stress you also. Okay. Saturn is also looking. So you see your seventh house is M between malefic. So you have to take care of your partner's health. You have to take care of your connections with the people. Take care of your investments also. Don't go haywire. Don't go get carried away and make decisions hastily and impulsively. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. Okay. So for Libra natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, and 7th houses this week. So 5th house transit means that you're going to be having some connection with your partner. You're very creative. You can meet somebody during this time. Your IQ level is high because this is the house of intellect also, because Saturn is there. So you're pressed to make certain decisions also during this time. Decisions related to your profession, related to your family, children. Maybe you have to decide something now. It's a time to decide something which you have been averting from a long time. In your relationship, there can be some kind of coldness you can experience because Saturn and Moon brings about detachment, making you, stressed out. It is a stressful, combination though. So in the 5th house, it brings stress in the relationship. And also it is about your financials. You might be making major decisions now. You might be going slow on your investments because Saturn is looking at your 11th house also. So that is from the 20th to the 21st. And there's a possibility that you are having some kind of difficulty in enjoyments, entertainments. You wanted to watch a movie, but you're not able to go because Saturn is there. So that kind of a situation can come up as well. Moon is going to be in your 6th house on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So this is the time when you will be energized, enthusiastic about your work. You will be efficiently working also now. You will be actually competing against time. You will be actually, running against the tide to complete the tasks that you have been assigned. So this is also a very positive time for taking those, gaining those numbers because, you're going to be in that zone where you are having good connection with your bosses, with your seniors, with your co-workers also. You're going to be delegating the job also now to the others. And this is also going to be very good time for making new friends. Maybe you come across somebody during this time. You're going to be very much involved in the fitness now. You're going to be working on yourself, on your body, on your physical health also. You should take care of yourself also. This is a very positive time to get involved in any new ventures also. Maybe you will be getting one you have been waiting for, meeting the person you have been, waiting for from a long time. You will come across the female counterparts who are giving you, a lot of attention. So that's something which is very positive for you. You will be very joyful. You'll be very cheerful. You'll be very happy during this week. By the end of the week, Moon is going to be transiting your 7th house. And 7th house is, it gives you happiness and pleasures from different sources. Though Rahu's there, Rahu and Jupiter are there. So you have to be cautious about your relationship and chemistry and bonding with your own partner. This might bring about some comforts from the vehicles. You might buy something new, or maybe you can have some connection with the VIPs, government authorities, some good good companies, or the companies which have a good name. Maybe you have been interviewed and you get selected. You're going to be meeting them. That's also quite possible. Your children will provide you joy also, during this time, because Jupiter is there. And this is a very good time to get all sorts of help and help from your business partner, from your partner, life partner also. If you are solo, the people around you will be helpful to you. Don't expect too much though, but definitely there is passion, there's love in the air. And there is just a small thing that you have to be cautious about is that don't go in for any addictions, any kind of alcoholic beverages you might consume, for example. So be careful about that, but definitely going to be enjoying this week, and this is going to bring about some positive energy in you also, and this will uplift you as well. Okay, overall, a good transit for you. Okay. Just take care of your dental region, eat right, don't have cold foods. Okay. Expenditure on women counterpart is also possible this week. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. All right. For Scorpio natives, moon is going to be transiting your fourth, fifth, and sixth houses. Fourth house is actually, the house of peace, house of family. So there can be that because Saturn is there, so you might just be at home. Maybe you're not well, or maybe you're just working from home, or you're just redoing your place. So you're just spending too much time with your family and friends, and you're at home. So this is something which will be like maybe after travels, you have come and you're taking some rest. Or it could be that you're going to be with your mother, you're connecting with your mother. Mother is going to be very strict with you, maybe very disciplined. Do this, do that. If you are in that age group where mothers are the dominating ones. So just listen to her. It is good time for doing that. Don't get involved in any conflict with your family members, because there's a strong probability with Saturn there and Mars looking here. It's a good time for buying and selling of property, redoing your place, shifting out from the place where you are. There can be that you're spending too much money on things that you really don't need. So you have to be cautious about your expenditure part also. There can be that you are taking too much of risks during this time, and that brings about some restlessness and uneasiness at the end of the day. So don't make hasty decisions. Don't make any decisions wherein you have to regret later. So be careful about that. And this can bring about some digestive troubles also. Eat right. Cold foods you should avoid because Saturn is there. So eat right foods, right kind of, food habits you should develop. The moon will be transiting through your fifth house from the 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th evening. So this is like, you are not very attentive. Suddenly you are in that zone where you want to be more into the entertainment, enjoyments. You're not saving your energies and your mental IQ. So, you have to be more creative. This is the time when you should be more involved in your work. You should be focused, because there is too much which is going on, and that brings about people perceiving you as a fool, or less confident, or unable to be more recognized as a polished or a very hardworking person. So for that reason, you have to, not for others but for yourself, just pay attention. Just pay attention to what is going on, so that people don't just categorize you as a useless person, or you're not doing anything. So you have to break that image which is forming in front of others also, but definitely because you are feeling that way yourself. So that is something that you have to work on yourself, because you're very depressed, you feel isolated, you feel that nothing is working your way at times. So that's the time, those 2 days when you will be experiencing those kinds of moods even more. Maybe your partner has left you and gone, and you're chasing her or him. You're feeling quite low about it, whether I will be getting that partner back or not. All those are there on your mind also. Maybe that your partner is also not behaving the way you wish to, very indifferently. Suddenly you feel that. So don't worry, things will definitely fall in place. If you are thinking of any kind of travels, you have a lot of lots on your plate, so this is not the time to go ahead with it. Take it easy. Don't just because the lot of the fifth is retrograde, so maybe with the children you can have some complications also. Children might be going and studying overseas, leaving you and going, changing the job. So all of that is also quite possible. There can be some obstacles and hurdles you will experience during this week, in the middle of the week especially. But by the end of the week, things will definitely fall in place again. You will feel energized, you'll feel enthusiastic. That is why you should see the transit of moon. Moon actually is the wavering one. Moon fluctuates, it goes up and down, it waxes and wanes. So does the mood. That is the reason you should not control your moods, but at the same time keep a constant check on them. That is why the readings are plus minus both, negative, positive both, because I want to forewarn you. I want to tell you that don't make decisions during this time in impulse. You're prone to. So just lie low, because definitely moon is going to be with other planets also, and it behaves differently with other planets. So by the end of the week, you will definitely feel quite energized. You will have to keep a constant check on your health, though. Go in for those fitness regime, eat right. By the end of the week, that is on the 24th, 25th, and the 26th, invest in places, invest your time and energy in places where you can get the return, rather than wasting your energy on things which you really don't get anything out from. You just think that no, I have to channelize the energies towards positive and make the right kind of decisions during this week. Okay. You feel quite joyful, you feel quite filling, that yeah, I achieved something. Maybe you helped somebody and you feel that that your cup is full now. So that kind of a feeling you will experience by the end of the week, and you feel worry free. Okay, you feel that. And definitely a very good time to pay off your loans also. Your investments might just give you good results by the end of the week also. So make sure that you're making right kind of decisions, and by the end of the week especially. All right. And yeah, this is what. Okay. Health is good. Don't worry about the health. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Excuse me. Sagittarius natives, moon is going to be transiting your third, fourth, and fifth houses this week. See, third house is the house of mental peace, intellect, and also it gives you comforts and satisfaction from all sides. Three Shadaya. This is one of the three Shadaya houses. So this will give you success in all these zones, in your professional career also, in your the happiness question for your children also. So overall, it's a good transit of moon because it's the 11th house from the fifth also. So good for romance, good for connecting with your partner. And this will also give you some kind of change in personality, change in the way of speaking. You might become very serious in your approach, right now, and you might just make very positive decisions, very bold decisions, and very serious decisions right now. Your efforts will be paid off. You'll be recognized. You'll be respected. You will be traveling during this time, and you will feel that, yes, I have to do this for others now. So that kind of a feeling is something which keeps you going, right? So relationship with your spouse, neighbors, family, siblings, all that is going to be getting a little better, and you're going to be improvising on yourself also. And it is definitely rewarding because they are also mutually going to be giving you that kind of support as well. You'll be courageous, you'll be confident. Making decisions would be definitely a very positive time for that as well. For investments also, you'll be making some major decisions now. Foreign income coming through because Scorpio sign is in your 12th house. So some foreign investments you're going to be making as well during this week. Moon is going to be in your Pisces sign in your 4th house on the 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th. And that's the time when you will be experiencing a lot of home comforts. You want to be at home. You want to do things at home. You don't want to overdo things. Now you want to just focus on the family and family values. You want to concentrate on you're working from home maybe, and you're tied up. Just blocked energy because Saturn and Rahu are on the either sides though. So this might bring about some too much of confinement also. Or maybe, you are working on a project and somebody else is also working on the same project, and you feel that you're not getting that kind of accolade or the kind of recognition. Or maybe, there is a miss somewhere. The bosses and the seniors are not actually paying you that kind of attention that you deserve. So both of you are working on the same project, but the other person is given the due the credit even more. So that might bring about the emotions going haywire. So you might be very, very emotional. You might be feeling low and out also during this time. Either or, depending the intensity varies from person to person, of course. There will be something like that. So you read between lines, connect, join the dots. Maybe there is something else which is going to be happening, but on the similar lines. Okay. This might be that you're going to be taking some risk in purchasing some assets for the family, and then you regret, because from the 4th house, 8th house as a Ketu, Rahu Ketu haven't changed signs, will be changing by the end of the month as per the true nodes. So this might be giving some health issues to your mother. There can be investments which can fall apart during the middle of the week, especially, as I said, on the 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th. And this might bring about some anguish, uneasiness also. But you have to eat right, because, eating is actually, leading to, it's like, one thing leads to another. So your eating habits, you have to work on. You have to take care of your diet also. And this can bring about some commotion in the family, with your partner, in your relationship with your life partner also. If you're solo, then with your people around you. You can have something to sort out. So don't lose your cool, don't lose your peace. It's not worth it. So just take care how you can just do things very calmly rather than losing your cool. Moon will be transiting on the 24th, 25th, and 26th, your 5th house zone. So 5th house is about your mental intellect, basically your creativity, your children. So here Rahu is there. Moon is not considered to be doing that great in the 5th house, because this is ruled by Sun and it feels quite combust. So this might bring about a lot of emotions. You might make wrong decisions, wrong choices in relationship with your children. You might not be having a good rapport. This might bring about some confusion also, misunderstanding also. So take care. You have to be very careful about your financial standpoint right now. What do you want to do? Where you want to invest? What do you want to do? All of that. Some agreements will be there now. You will be signing some agreements, some documents during this time. And this might bring about some wasteful expenditures also. So be careful about that. Even your spouse and friends and your people who are around you, you need their support. So take their support, take their help. If you're supposed to make any decisions, so take support from your family members, your close-knit people. You will definitely get that support also. And don't feel gloomy, in despair, and too much of depression, because during this time you do have something which bites you, something which actually triggers you. So you have to be very, very careful about anything, depending on your personal situation. There can be something that pulls you down, so that you have to figure out what exactly is it that you can work through, and don't get bogged down by it. Any obstacle, obviously moon transits all the signs 27 days. So definitely it is going to bring you down also some days. Sometimes you are elevated. So see for yourself, is this the day that I have to make some decisions, or I should postpone it? It's better that you postpone it by the end of the week. Especially don't make any hasty decisions. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. All right. So for Capricorn natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th houses. So you are concerned about your family, food, finances. What is your relationship? Now you're thinking about relationships a lot. This is the 8th house from the 7th. So moon is transiting to the 8th house from the 7th house. So there is a lot of emotional combat that you have to experience with your relationship with your partner, with your business partner, or your life partner, or if you're solo, it could be with your family. So you have to be acknowledging them. They actually deserve that respect. They deserve that time. So you must actually acknowledge what they are doing also, rather than just appreciating yourself alone. So you're working in your organization. That is something which is going to be giving you some promotion with the co-workers also, because this is the 5th house from the 10th house. Some unneeded disputes, arguments, all that can happen. You're overworking, you're tired, Saturn is there. It might just bring about too much of expenditures also. There can be some risky investments which will bring downfall. So be careful about that. Thankfully, Mars, the ruler of the 11th, and Saturn, the ruler of the 2nd, they're forming a connection here. So if you are in the Saturn Dasha and Mars Dasha, so definitely this is a very positive time for the Dana Yoga forming brilliantly here. So what's the best is take the help of your siblings, your co-workers, the people who you can depend on. They will help you. They will be the guiding force. Take the help of your partner if you are a female. Excuse me. So just don't go on the shopping spree, spending too much money on things which you really don't need. There may be disagreements, misunderstandings with your partners and friends by the mid of the week. So take care of all of that as well. In terms of professional life, this will be giving you some new assignments also. On the 22nd to the 24th, especially, this is like going to be giving you some professional shifts. There can be a career change or a transfer or some kind of, energy at the workplace, which is making you make some different kind of decisions out of the box. You might just be, undoubtedly, financially growing during this time, though, and you're very much keen to enhance and upgrade yourself mentally, physically, and also, maybe logical wise. You're going to be making logical decisions also during this time. Your siblings, your neighbors, your friends, they might be coming to your rescue. They will maybe, help you out. Relationship with your spouse, partner, etc. That's going to be really uh, uplifting. So take their help. And in case you're having a relationship with the opposite gender, this might be very rewarding and fruitful also. There can be a marriage proposal coming through also. You'll be appreciated during this time as well. So this is definitely a very positive time for travels, for connecting with the people, subordinates, all sorts of help that you are expecting from others. You will be getting that as well. On the 24th to the 26th, moon is going to be in your fourth house zone. This will bring about some sluggishness, unsettling energy during this time. Fourth house is like, it's a home front. It's a peace that you're looking for. This will bring about some commotion at the home front. So you have to be prepared for that. Don't have too much of expectations from the people at home front. There can be shaky relationships or shaky or mood swings can be there, and shaky decision making as far as your home environment is concerned. So you might just make some wrong decisions. Conflicts can be there. So be extra cautious. I'm sure things will get sorted. Eat right. Eat right. Have hot food, because you are having a tendency right now to have untimely and cold foods. So this can bring about some stomach and digestive related issues. So be careful about that. And there can be that you are driving and you are not in that good frame of mind. So take care of that as well. It's not advisable to drive, drunk drive, or, driving when you're not having that kind of mental setup also. So be extra cautious. I'm just forewarning you in case you are having any kind of change already. You're thinking of, at the place of work, change of place, anything, which is a major decision that you have to make. So I think you should not do it by the end of the week. That's not the time. Maybe you can, maybe you do take a decision and that just backfires, or it's a wrong move. Take care of your mother's health also this week. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your first, second, and third houses. So first house transit is actually, you should expect good things, it's generally said so, because first house transit is good. Working in your organization will go smoothly, pleasantly. Some workload is going to be exceeding as well, because Saturn is there. So you definitely have to work a lot during this week to start with. On the 20th and 21st, there's a lot of workload and lots on your plate also. So that's how you will start with the week, and you will be definitely getting higher in your grades. Now you're going to be getting achieving those goals, and now you'll be getting recognized, rewarded, and acknowledged at the workplace also. And financially, this is a good time. It's an advantageous moment for you, and effortlessly you will be able to pay off your loans, debts, because it's the sixth house ruler in the first house. Your relationship with your partner is going to get stronger. You're going to get little serious in your approach towards your relationship also. You're going to be deciding, oh yes, I want to be with this person, I want to get married to this person, I want to get stable. So that's something that you can. And your relatives and friends will also be quite, like an ardent follower of yours. It's like they're going to be appreciating you, admiring you. Physical indulgences will be there. You can buy some clothes, you can buy some um, home luxury items. You have to take care of your food habits. Good clothes you can buy, but eat right, and eat on time. Moon will be transiting your second house on the 22nd to the 24th of evening. So this is the second house is, like it brings about some difficulty at the place of work. You are experiencing that the outflow of money is being too much. It's like a wastage of money is happening. You can avoid unnecessary disputes, arguments. You're overworked, you're tired, so take a breath, breath of fresh air. Walk barefoot on the grass, on the back, in your backyard, or anywhere in the garden or a park. You can just go and just connect with the nature during this middle of the week, especially because of the arguments and all. You don't feel, you might just get into the argument. So just to avoid that, you can just take a nature's walk. And mentally, physically, you need that break also. Some misunderstanding with your partner and your friends can happen, which might just bring about some disconnection with the people around you. So I don't think so it's worth it. Just don't get upset, don't be unhappy. Just make yourself happy. So just go and change your mood. It said that for 6 hours, at a stretch, of 6 hours, your mood stays the same. So because moon stays in a particular navamsha for 6 hours, so every 6 hours your mood changes. So see to it that you, if are involving yourself in some kind of arguments, or there's some disagreement happening, it's just starting, just move away from that place for 6 hours, and you will see that things are just getting normal. So it's just that we blurt out everything, and we just have a combat. We just fall into that kind of a situation where we are sharing our viewpoint, which is the wrong timing. It's just a matter of time. You will see, because you don't want to break up, right, with that person. It's just that you're disagreeing on certain points. So move away for 6 hours, and you will see that you just bounce back again positively. Okay. Moon will be transiting your third house on the 24th, 25th, and the 26th. So this is, in terms of professional life, a very successful phase. You will attain good results from your bosses, good results from your place of work. You will get accolades. People will recognize you. This will bring about some success also. Maybe your people around you, your siblings, neighbors, your own environment, that brings peace, happiness, enhances, uplifts you, upgrades you. You learn something new. You learn and share something new with people. Financially, you're going to grow. So you're making good choices and decisions. That means during this time, you're going to be traveling. Maybe, this travels might bring about some newness in you, some new perspective in your life. So change, some progress definitely is on cards, and your endeavors will be made to be paid off. Your relationship with people is going to improve. You're going to be feeling quite energized. So this is a good time for you, in fact, to make any kind of, for children also, it's a beautiful transit, because this is the 11th house from the 5th. So for children, for student natives, it's a good week. If you really want to make some decisions, it's really a good time to do so. And definitely it is going to be just having some water. Okay. So yeah, so it's definitely a very positive time for you, to make right kind of choices now. So if at all you're thinking that you can be, you can be on the move, and that brings about some noticeable changes in you, I think you should go ahead with it, and give yourself that break that you have been waiting for. Okay, you need that break. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. All right. For Pisces natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 12th, 1st, and 2nd houses. See, 12th house transit is considered to be little uneasy transit, because, you feel quite isolated, as it is Saturn is there. So you feel quite disturbed, you feel that there's a lot of workload on you. There's a lot of pressure all the time. You're experiencing that, it's a cycle coming to an end after all. So you feel that there is, some detachment that you're experiencing at the home front with people. You're not the public's person. You want to be in that isolation. You want to rejuvenate yourself. You want to acquire or attain those energies that you have been having you have been feeling the depletion from a long time, because it's the end of the cycle. So you now what exactly has happened in the past. Now you have learned your lesson. Now you want to just move on in a very different perspective. So this is the time when you're contemplating on whatever has happened. You might visit your relatives or friends, maybe somebody who is in the hospital. You're going to be paying attention to somebody. Expenditures on women counterparts. You can be short-tempered. You might just have quarrels. You might just be isolating yourself. Intensity will vary from person to person because you have a personal chart also working, and definitely that's the main thing. And you might become very lazy because Saturn and Moon are there. So you become lazy, you become very, uneasy, jealous. You're thinking of all the negative emotions right now, but it is definitely up to your Moon in the natal chart. Maybe your Moon is very strong and you don't go through these kind of emotions at all. You feel that, oh, I'm perfectly fine. I don't feel all of that that Vanita is saying. That can also happen. At the same time, something has to play out, no? Moon in the 12th house has to play out. Some theme related to the 12th house, maybe some expenditure, maybe you will buy some gadgets. That is also, something which, when you buy a gadget, what happens? You just disconnect from others, isn't it? You're just feeding everything. You just want to explore. You want to, put your mind and your focus on that laptop that you've just bought. You want to upload some things. You want to see how it is working. So that actually, when you buy or you spend on some things like gadgets, etc., you're just isolating yourself from others. So that kind of an energy also can play out. So we should not just have one thing, because there are 1,000 things working in a particular zone. Remember, it's not just one thing. Okay, you might just become very spiritual. You want to chant the mantras and you're just isolating for a few hours, separate from others. No, I don't want to do anything like that, the worldly thing. I want to be with me, myself, the me zone. Okay, that starts working. Then you're preparing for the new cycle, of course. That cycle starts with the first house transit of Moon, which happens on the 22nd to the 24th evening. So that is when you will be, working on yourself, something which you have committed already. Now you want to undo all of those things. You want to expect good things from life. Now you want that your efforts should be towards that direction where you get paid off, or you want to be acknowledged, you want to be rewarded during this time. And financially also you will be advantageous. You'll be able to repay your loans, the debts, or you're working on those grounds now. So definitely you are going to be getting stronger. You're going to be enjoying, you're going to be connecting with your people now. That shell that you were in, now you're coming out of that shell. So this is something where you are going to be expressing in admiration. You're going to be involved in some physical indulgence, good clothes, jewelry, perfumes, all of that, you're going to be spending more time on. So, and maybe you're going for a haircut or doing for your, makeovers. All of that also happens when Moon transits through the first house. On the 24th, 25th, and 26th evening, Moon is going to be in your second house. Now, this is the time when you will experience a lot of workload. There can be that your co-workers can get little hostile, or they're getting vindictive, or they're jealous and possessive about their bosses. So they just want to push you away and take all the credits. So that is something that might just bring about some irritability in you when Moon is in the second house. There can be that you develop some kind of animosity, or they develop animosity with you. There can be expenditures and earning is lower, and you are feeling that you're not being paid off for whatever you have done. And this might bring about some problems in the mouth region, speech related, communication related issues. Also, some disagreements happen when Moon is in the second house. Misunderstandings happen unnecessarily. Jupiter is also retrograde, by the way, your Lagnesh. So this brings about all sorts of disagreements, during this time. Don't take the path of the shorter road, where you make money very easily and faster. So this might be that you are taking a wrong path or unethical path also. You're telling stories, you're telling lies at times. So that is something that you have to be careful about. So people are actually perceiving you as that. You're not like that. Maybe people will perceive you like that. So be careful about all of those energies as well. Some eye ailments can happen, dental issues can happen. So take care of all of that as well. Take care of your health, your relationship with your partner also, because this is the 8th house from the 7th. So take care of your relationship with your partner. Some job changes coming through for your children, for the student natives. They might be just joining some internship program. So there can be that they're traveling overseas also could be. Okay. And your relationship with your father is also turning sour. So be careful about that. Don't be pushy. Don't be pushy. And you feel quite claustrophobic and very, very, uneasy. The energy is pretty much, blocked. You're feeling that you're doing things, but they are not being paid off. You are putting the effort. You want to do something, but it's not working because you have a Rahu and Saturn on the either sides of the Lagna, first house. So imagine how you feel when you are blocked. Your energy is blocked. You want to do so many things, but your hands are tied. You can't. You have such a beautiful caliber, but it's not channelized well. So that kind of an energy you will feel this week. But don't worry, these things do happen and they pass every 6 hours. Just make a note. Every 6 hours, one emotion stays. Maximum time, I'm telling you. So once you are through with that 6 hours time, definitely you will feel that the cycle is now moving towards better and getting better. So that's something that you have to check yourself. It's applicable to one and all. Check yourself. What is happening in the 6 hours time? How is it that you can pass off that time in that mood swing that you are involved in, which lasts for 6 hours, and then after 6 hours things get better and fall in place. Okay, so this is it for all the 12 ascendants and the moon signs and the Dasha sign wise predictions. I hope you like it. Please do subscribe my channel if at all you like this video. Thank you so much. God bless. Om Tat Sat.